Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is Mythical Sausage. How is everybody doing, man? Today we're back again doing another tutorial. This time we're going to be doing something that's been requested a bunch of times. A lot of people want to have a small starter cave base, and this is going to be cool. We're going to do it right now. And also, if you want the seed, it is right here. Also going to put it in the description. It is literally the same seed I am using for how to make a village, and it's literally right above us there. This is super cool. So this is gonna be awesome. And this is the coordinates right now if you guys want to go ahead and do. Oh, I took a picture and reloaded chunks. I don't know what just happened. Right here. This is the coordinates. It's gonna be -162 and 62. I'm gonna bust a hole right here. So let's get this started right now. Alright, let's get it started. So I saw this flying around. It's this little part of the wall right here. It looks so awesome. So we're going to do a custom cave from the ground up. We're not going to go to an old cave and redo that. We're going to just make our own. And this is going to be pretty hard to make it a block for block kind of tutorial because it's kind of like a lot of organics to do with this one. So hopefully you guys get a little inspiration to make your own. So let's get it started. So the way I'm going to do is I'm going to get some TNT. I did this recently in my single player world. I actually made a little bandit camp inside a mountain. I used TNT to blow some stuff up. And this is a lot of fun. Not only is it fun, but it makes a very natural looking cave. So let's see what comes up from this. Oh, very nice. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's perfect. We don't need more than that. We're going to make a starter worthy one. If you guys want to see a big version of this, let me know in the comment section. Put a hashtag big cave. And you know what? We might grow up one day and upgrade from this one. This is the starter version. We might do a middle version. And maybe one day we'll do a whole giant version. But let me know down below if you want to see something bigger. But for now, this is a pretty nice spot. You know, the cool thing about 114 also, TNT. TNT is amazing. You get back every single block that blew up from that TNT. Right, chicken? You on fire! Stupid chicken. What are you walking that fire for? Oh, he dead. Okay, so let's get this started. So let's clear this part out right here, and we're gonna make it look pretty cool. For now, let's just go inside, and I'm gonna leave this part open so you guys can see what's happening over here. So first thing I want to do, let's mold it a little bit. Let's actually curve it out a little bit here, push it a little bit back, just so we have a little space on each side. And I'm gonna make it look natural as possible with the 114 blocks that we got. And also, I'm getting rid of every single diorite. You see? Okay, so don't even worry about it. And also granite. I don't want any granite in here. So we're gonna be pretty much keeping in with the theme of stones, of cobble. We're gonna put at least leave some andesite as well. We're gonna put a little wood floor in here just to make it look a little cooler, and we're gonna make it look nice. But I think right now, just looking pretty good. Now I want to go a little higher up here just so we can add a little lighting on the top, maybe a little bit of bush up here too, just to make it look a little more natural. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I think right here. This is looking pretty awesome. I think that's good. Maybe right about, I think right here looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty natural. Yeah, I like what's happening right now. Okay, so step number 1, let's start working on the top. So right here, let's just do everything that I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna do it in stone, mix in a little cobble after, but let's curve some of these walls. So using some upside down stairs, maybe a little bit of slab. We're gonna go ahead and do some curves up here. Maybe something like so. There we go. So kind of twisting around. Also, we could bring in some walls and stuff like that. So let's just play around. And hopefully you guys get a little inspiration when you're making your own. I know this is really tough to make it a complete block for block. You can't really do it exactly like me unless you blew this thing up exactly like me and knocked out exactly the same blocks. But hopefully you guys get at least a little inspiration if you're going to do your own. So something like this. We're going to play around with the shapes. Make little nice curves to it, make it look like it's natural. And you know what, if you guys want to see a cave update in the next Minecraft, let's say 115 hopefully, you know, let me know in the comment section. A lot of people really wanted to have a cave update, make it a little cooler to go inside caves, find a bunch of different things in there, not only just more natural curved caves like this with slabs and stairs like that, but maybe like dungeons inside a cave or something like that. Maybe you can find more Easter eggs, better mine shafts. Come on, that'll be so cool. And how about new ores? If we had new ores, what do you think would be the coolest thing? I don't know. I'm thinking if we do have new ores, hopefully they have a good function. And they're not just making something a little prettier, but maybe something a little cooler. Maybe something enhancing another tool or something. That'd be nice. But I don't know. Let me know down below. What do you think? But we're doing pretty good. See, something like this, we're already doing a lot of cool stuff. Maybe we can knock this down a little bit more and do a little bit more curve to the back right here. Oh, that looks good. Maybe even a little more up top right here, maybe. Oh, there we go. You know what? How about that? Oh, that looks great. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, let's do a little more curve down here, and then we'll come back in here and we'll mix in a little bit of the cobble, a little bit more of the andesite as well. And I'm getting rid of all this granite. Granite, you gone. Let's just go ahead and move some stuff in here. You know what? I think that's perfect. Now we have to decide what to do when we're in here. So if we want all the basics, right? You're gonna need a section for crafting. You're gonna need a section for cooking. We need a section maybe also for enchanting. We're also gonna need a section for sleeping. That's the main thing. A little section for storage as well. So I think by mixing these things up, we're gonna have little stations, but everything's gonna be starter worthy, so nothing's gonna be too big. If we're gonna do enchanting in here, it's gonna be super small. Whoa, is that a hole? Whoa, that looked like I was seeing a mine shaft or something. That's fine. Let's cover that up. I don't want anything there. But let's see what we can make with this. So I think right now, let's decide where things are gonna go. So I'm thinking, coming in here right now, we can have a little sleeping area right back here. I think would be pretty nice. Let's maybe lower this a bit. Right here. So I think right there could be a nice little sleeping spot. Over here we can have a little section for enchanting right about here. Let's get rid of all of that right there. So this will be our little enchanting corner. Let's see, maybe bring that up, and we'll still keep tweaking as we go along. Over here we can have our cooking station, and I think we can have, how about a little storage sauces? How about some storage? I think maybe, you know what? Let's have some storage right here. Let's break this piece off a little bit. Let's do a little storage nook here. Nothing too crazy, just starter storage is something that you can use at the beginning, and I think you can go ahead and live with. So let's see, something like this is bring that up, and this is gonna be a corner for storage. Right here, let's push this back one more, and right here we can have a little corner for our sleeping right here in this edge. I think that's gonna be cool. Now, really quick, let me go ahead. This is what I'm gonna do. Let me keep on adding some stuff here, tweaking some things, adding some hanging lights maybe so you guys can see a little bit. But you know what? I won't cut. I will not cut. I will stay here and speed it up so you guys can see at least the whole process of what I'm doing right now. All right, there you go. So I played around with everything and it's looking pretty cool. I like that. That is awesome. We got these little hanging stalagmite looking things. That looks pretty cool. We added one over here, a couple on the top. One of them has some hanging lights and it's looking awesome. I think we can even add one more light hanging on that one. That'll look pretty cool. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, now next up, let's add a little bit of color. Let's add a little bit of bush on top. So one thing I could do over here, let's go up the top here on one of these. Let's put some hidden glowstone right here. And then by doing that, we have a little bit of glow coming out. And then we can hang a little bit of bush as well. So let's add one on this corner. Let's also go up here. Let's add another one on this corner as well, and we'll bring down that bush and come down like that. And let's add a little, just a little bit of color in here, which is just full of gray. So this actually helps it quite a bit. So let's maybe come up here and let's do another little hidden glow. So let's do it on this side. Oh, not there. Let's go up one more. Actually, no, hold on. Let's go right in. There we go. Just a little more hidden. And then let's go back down here and maybe even come down a little bit on that side. That is looking pretty cool right there. Oh, that's awesome. And then let's add maybe one more on this side, this little hidden spot right here. I had that ready. So let's go inside, put a little bit of glowstone and drop this down a little bit, overhanging this bit, maybe a little more. Hi, gravel, goodbye. Maybe a little more there. Oh, that's perfect. So you have it a little bit surrounding on all sides, so your eyes, you can move from side to side. You still have a little bit of green there, which is really cool. Now, next up, let's go ahead and add some wood. So I want to add some beams in certain spots just to show that this is being held up a little bit by some wood. So right here is also good to separate it as well, so you can separate whatever you're doing over here with this side. So let's put a little bit of wood right here, and let's take it up over like so. Let's maybe put one here on this side as well. So I'm going to take this up to there and take it out again. Just adding a little bit of wood, and that breaks up all this gray, right? Let's go. Now let's add one more inside here as well, and let's take this all the way to that corner, and that looks cool already. Look at that. We're doing progress. All right, now next up, let's fix this floor. I don't want the floor to be gray at all. Maybe a little bit of scattering, a little splatter of some cobble and some gravel, but not too much. I want to put some wood down here, and you know what else? Let's put some coarse dirt, let's put a little bit of grass, and let's put a little bit of spruce. So for now, let's just do all this in spruce, and then I'll come in and I'll scatter a little bit of the dirt and the grass on the edges. Or you can leave it just like that. It's up to you guys if you want to play around with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more here, just a little bit more this way, a little more plankage right here, and maybe some on this corner, maybe a little more right about there. Now, let's bring in a little bit of coarse dirt. Let's go around like so. Let's bring in a little bit of grass here. Let's do just a little bit of grass, not too much, just a tad bit of grass right here. Maybe another coming in right there on that end. Let's gravel a little bit more here. Let's put maybe a little bit coming out like so. Yeah, there we go. It's looking awesome so far. What do you guys think? This is cool. I like this. Let's go a little bit of grass right here. And then some of these might get covered up, but for now, at least we'll know how the flooring is all set up. So let's go with more, there we go, more coarse. And let's put a little bit of coarse inside here like so. Maybe a little grass inside, not too much, maybe a couple right there. I think that's looking awesome. Look at this. All right, cool. Also, we can bring a little bit of the spruce slabs here as well. So let's go with spruce, there we go. A little bit of spruce slab to replace some of these here. Just a tad bit, and we're still keeping those stones on the ground. Let's get rid of that guy, maybe a little bit of that. There we go. All right, that's looking awesome. And then, you know what? Let's get rid of that one right there. All right, cool. Let's also get rid of some of these here. And so just gravel, just the dirt, and a little bit of spruce, and I think we're good. There we go. I like that. This is looking pretty awesome. Yep, we're good. There we go. Now, next up, let's go with, you know what? Let's work on this little area. This will be like our little enchanting area. So you know what? To make it legit, let's maybe push back right in here. Let's push this back a little bit. Let's push this back one more, just so we can put our books inside here. And you know what? Let's get rid of all this ugly old... Well, it's not ugly. You know, it's improved. It's a lot better in this version. So whatever. Let me not be so mean. But let's go right here. Let's get some books. And then we're going to make our little enchanting room right here. Let's get our enchanting table. And let's work this out. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's actually push it back one more right here. Actually, right here on these corners. We don't need that up. And then let's go all the way around. Let's go. I like it all the way around by 2 like this, but you know you don't need all that. But I like that. That looks pretty cool. And then in the middle, boom. Gonna put a little enchanting station. Let's go ahead and move that down so we can have a better transition up in case you want to get in from that side. And that's looking awesome. You know what we could do here? Let's just break this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that, and then let's mess around with the top part again by adding some stairs, some slabs. Let's go ahead and get a little cobble back here, and it just adds more to this little corner. So let's play around with this as well. So let's grab some of this. I'm gonna turn that. Let's go like that. Ooh, that looks good. Maybe turn that corner here. Maybe a little slab right down. Wait, that's not a slab. You were a slab. There we go. Slab down there, and maybe a little slab down here. Maybe a little better transition right there. Oh, that looks so good. Come on. That's it. I don't want to mess with this too much. Up here, we can do the same trick we were doing before and do a little bit of glowstone. I got to get it again because I don't want to break my bush. That's a clock. Glowstone. When am I going to put a clock in there? So let's put a little bit of glowstone in here. And let's put a little more bush in here as well. So let's take this up and in hidden glowstone and a little bit of bush right on the tippy top. Let's go like that, and maybe one more in that corner. Oh, that looks so good. And then up here, you can add some things. So let's maybe put a little chest over here. You could put all your enchanted gear there. Maybe let's do a double. Why not? Let's also maybe put one. We can't put one there because it won't be able to close. But this one, we could put one here, but then replace this with a stair. And that looks good. And we can put a little stair right there. You know what? Maybe change it up. Let's put some barrels in here. So some barrels and some could be chests. just to change it up. And you don't even need to have this. You can have this as double barrel, double chest, and that looks awesome in itself. You can add a little more details, but maybe putting some flower pots and stuff like that. Maybe one here and here. Add maybe some of the new flowers, maybe one of the lily of the valley, and a lovely old blue cornflower right there. And that looks pretty good. I think that's awesome. There we go. So we got this little station ready to go. Maybe add a little more green back here with that, and maybe a little spruce back here. Right about there. I think that would look cool. Maybe a double spruce. There we go. That's looking awesome. So we have that set up, ready to go. Now, next up, let's work on the kitchen area over here. So for this one, we're going to get all the furnace. So let's get the blast furnace. Let's get the smoker. Let's get the regular furnace. Let's get all of these. And where's the regular furnace? It's gone. Let's just type furnace. So we're going to get all three. Perfect. Let's get all three. We're going to put them all down here. So let's we can push them in. Let's go there. Let's go there and there. And we have all of them. And maybe tweak this a little bit just so it can look a little more unique. Maybe turn that in. Maybe even just leave that right there. I think that'll be fine. Something like so. Give me a stair, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So we have this little corner right here. And then on the side here, we can maybe have a crafting bench on the corner, maybe like right here. Let's lift these. Let's lift this a little bit. Let's do something like that, even better. And maybe something like that. There we go. And then we can put stuff on top of that. Let's even get a cauldron in here. Why not? Let's make it a legit kitchen. Put a little cauldron on in there. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Let's put a cauldron on top. We have this corner ready to go. And then maybe over here, let's take this little bit away. Maybe tweak that a bit. And let's put maybe a little stair facing inward, something like that. And then over here, let's move this back a little bit. And then back here, you can have a little seating area. So let's get some stairs. And this is all, you know what, it's just looks good. So let's get some, you know what, how about some dark oak? You can make these out of anything as well, but I would love to have a little seat right there. So in case any company comes by, they got to be really short, not to hit their head, but that's fine. And then let's put a, you know what, let's put a scaffold in here. So we're doing all kinds of interior today too. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. This is fun. You know, let's lift it up a little bit just for the people. But like sausage, you're gonna hit your head. There you go. Maybe you can still hit your head, but not as much. There we go. Maybe even do a little bit of a tweak right there. Oh, I like that. And maybe even let's put a slab. Let's get there we go, a little cobble slab right there. Oh, that looks good. I think that's perfect. Right there, awesome. And then we have our little chairs here. Now let's do something else. Let's get a little trapdoor as well, and then we can line this up so it looks a little cooler. So have a little trapdoor here and a little trapdoor right there. And let's put spruce signs. That'll look pretty cool with the dark oak. That'll have a nice little contrast. There we go. So that's a little chair right there. That's awesome. And then in the middle, you know what? Let's have how about a little pressure plate? Let's put a little spruce pressure plate right there, and there it is. That's looking pretty good. On the top here, maybe we can add another lantern just so it can be a little more lit up, or how about right there? Will look pretty good. And I'm liking the way this is looking. This is looking pretty cool. Maybe to look a little cooler, let's get maybe a couple stairs going up and a stair right there. That'll actually look a little better, right? I think so. Maybe even drop a little cake in here, knowing that this is a great kitchen. You gotta put a cake somewhere, right? And that's looking pretty awesome. What if we get also some barrels and maybe put a barrel here and a barrel here, and that looks more like a legit kitchen right now. Get some water in this corner also, so we can have this right in our cauldron, and that is looking so good. Maybe we can add a little painting somewhere just so we can add a little bit more atmosphere in here. Let's throw a little painting right there just to bring up the place and bring up the property value. Okay, now since we got that, now let's do our next section. Let's do a little storage area right here. For the storage, we're just gonna go pure barrel, and I'm gonna go in right here on the barrel, and that's it. Look how easy that is. You can literally put this even in that corner, and it'll have a nice little area for that. We can even have a couple bits of stone, even kind of twisted in here. Only thing you can't exit is this one, but you know what? You don't need. You could if you wanted to, but I think it'll be perfect just like that. And we have a little storage corner right here. Let's even add. How about we add a little more right there? Ooh, that is looking so good. Now, something I like doing here is just adding some composters and adding them on these beams on the bottom just to break it up a little bit, and it looks like it's being supported even more. So maybe we could a couple composters around here looking pretty cool. That's also awesome. You know, another thing that I love doing is doing cross beams on certain spots. So how about if we do cross beam here? We can't because that's kind of in the way. If we do a cross beam here though, I think this might work. So what if we take this let's take this little piece out and cross beam inside. So it looks like it could be a little more supported, and get some fences. Let's get some spruce fences and maybe come down a little bit, showing that look. And that looks so awesome. I love that. I did that in the Bandicam and it came out really, really cool. So let's do that right there. If we can cross beam this one, I would love it, but we would have to move this stalagmite, whatever it's called. So what if we go all the way down, and then this kind of, hi, gravel. This kind of goes perfectly into that. Oh, that looks kind of good. I like that. And then bring back these fences just so you can break up a little more, and that'll kind of cross that way. So it's cool because this one's only going from here to here, so we don't have one coming down. And this is also doing the same thing, going to here and not coming down, but it's looking pretty cool. I like that. But let's bring in this feature again that I liked a lot. You know, I could just bring that in, and maybe we could bring the little stalagmite type thing on this side, and that would look pretty good still. Yes, that looks awesome. There we go. I'm not gonna hang a light from that one. I'm gonna leave that one clean. Then next up, let's work on the little bedroom action. So for this one, really simple. I might just move this just a little more back. Maybe do something like that. And then back here, let's do something pretty cool. Let's see. Give me that. Let's put that back here. Break this up a little bit. How about if we put a little back lining here of spruce? Just a back lining, and I think that might look pretty cool. So just going like this, it's giving a little backsplash right there. That looks pretty awesome. I kind of like that. And then back here, let's move this back a little bit too. Maybe another little spruce. Maybe another little one of those. There we go. Perfect. Now let's get a bed. And you know what? We can get as many. You can put one or two. I'm thinking just let's do a 2 right there. Why not? I think it'll look pretty cool. And then over here, we can get maybe another little crafting bench. Throw it on that. You know what? Let's maybe lift this up like so. I think that'll look a little better. And then doing that, we could put another little flower pot on top and drop another drop another flower in there. Or you know what? How about a fern? A nice little fern right there. Perfect. Now let's also grab another painting, and we can throw a painting back there. I think that'll add to it. Maybe even a little bit of carpet. Let's throw in, you know what? How about a little cyan carpet? One of the best carpets in the game. Let's throw a little carpet just scattered around here, just a little sprinkle. We can even add a little more carpet down here just to add to the atmosphere. It could be just randomized like this, something like that. Just a little bit of scattered carpet. I love doing that. For some reason, it's one of my favorite things to do. And we're almost done. What else can we add to this? You know what? I think this is pretty good. I think the next thing we could do is actually close this off, unless you want to leave it open, which I'm not too mad about. But you know what? I think we should have some kind of an enclosure to make it safe. So let me a second. Let's get some materials together and we'll do this right now. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna work out this little door here. This is gonna look pretty cool. So I'm gonna push it in by 1 right here. I'm gonna go with a log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stopping here. Space of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna go up here. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Then here I'm gonna put a barrel on the bottom. Boom. Barrel here. Boom. Then we're gonna put another log going up. 1, 2. 1 and 2, just like that. On the inside though, let's work on this inside part. I'm gonna mix and match some of the oaks. For now, I'm just gonna go all the way up and down like this and put a little upside down stair of oak. But I wanna come in here and give a little bit of love of our lovely strip right there like that. But you know what? I wanted to do something a little broken. So what if we take these out here and go like this? And maybe take that on and go like this and have it all like see-through and broken in, like it's like a mine shaft that, you know, kind of they just patchworked it up. So something like this looks pretty cool. Let's put a door right there. That looks awesome from this side. Check that out. Then you know what? Here I just wanted to maybe flip that. Here I wanted to maybe take this down and maybe flip that, and that looks even better. Oh, I like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go outside again. And then for here, watch this. I'm thinking about doing like a nice little archway here. So what if I do, let's put a stair facing down like this, stair facing down, stair facing up like so. Then what if we do a little trick here? Let's do maybe an upside down stair on each side like that. Then what if we come up with slabs going up and down like so? Oh, that looks awesome. I think we nailed it. Something we could do here, maybe some walls outside. Let's put some maybe regular cobble walls. And then maybe just place some, maybe one, actually I don't want to block that off. Maybe just on one side. No, actually let's bring in some fences over here. Let's bring in, let's do dark oak fence just to break it up a little bit. So dark oak fence on each side, and then let's put some lanterns on top of that. And I think that would look pretty cool. Oh, that looks awesome. And then again, up here, we could do a little bit of terraforming and just mess it up and look a little bit more alive and lived in. But really quick, let me see if I can do a little bit of terraforming here. Just some random terraforming just to make it look a little bit cooler on the outside. All right, and I'm done. Let's check it out in shaders. I'm also going to put a link in the description if you guys want to check out. It's the Silder's Vibrant Hive. These are my favorite shaders there are right now out there for 114. Check it out and flip, boom. And then look at this. Oh, the God Rays. So I added a little campfire here, a couple little seats around here, some barrels, and I bushed it up a little bit. Added different kinds of bush. Also in the description, if you guys want to check out these beautiful Better Leaves by our boy Germsy Boy. It's a nice little add-on. It gives it a little fluff and gives you better leaves. It's called Better Leaves for a reason. But this is super cool. I love this. We had just a little bit of life here, a little bit of a path going up, and let's go inside. Let's check this out. So on the inside, check this out. It looks so good. Some of these are a little bit dark, so I might even hang a little light right here just to add a little more atmosphere. But it's pretty cool. Right here we have this little space after we put this door to put a little scaffold with a chest. Also another little scaffold and chest right here. Also little things that I added were a couple trapdoors just circling around the beams, adding just a little bit more. Put a couple little spruce trapdoors also hidden in certain spots, like some up here, some down on the bottom, a couple just scattered around just to add a little bit more wood to the ceiling, and that looks even better. But check it out. This is looking pretty awesome. What do you guys think? Let me know down below though if you guys really would be down to see a big version of this, or maybe a medium-sized version, or maybe a whole city with this, a cave city. Let's go. But man, hopefully you guys did enjoy. This was a lot of fun to make. Again, let me know what you think of it, and let me know what you want to see next in an upcoming Minecraft video, tutorial, whatever you want to see. But I'm out of here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Catch you guys on the next Minecraft video.